Hey Austin, just wanted to give you a quick recap of what we talked about today. Um, we talked about a lot of different things, but initially we talked about wanting to focus on social media management as the priority. We looked over your page and looked over your followers. Um, there's a few different accounts that I will email you for reference of what we do account management wise. But I also just wanted to reference this video we talked about during the meeting. This is an example of our animation capabilities. So I think stuff like this is one thing we might be able to help with in the future. We discussed um, helping with design for the tire characters in the future. So we can definitely help with that. We talked a bit about search engine optimization. So just to recap a more long-term strategy that we were recommending, you guys are positioned extremely well for tire related terms just based on the legacy of the business. But then there are still a handful of improvement areas for the mechanic arena. So there's still quite a few searches in these areas, and specifically like oil change near me. There's 14,000. I know you guys probably don't want to focus too much on that because it's not a high value service, but mechanic near me, there's 5,400 searches, and you're positioned 33rd there. So there's some pretty low hanging fruit opportunities to try and get to the first page for phrases that have higher search volume and probably build a more long-term relationship with the customer, with a wider range of services that might be needed. Additionally, we talked about Facebook advertising. So this is the example account that we talked about for CMSE Giving Gardens, where we've generated a reach of 138,000 people in the Columbia area with 1.5 million impressions with a frequency of 10 people. So really the strategy that we talked about was improving your social media presence, putting a small budget behind that so that we're getting more engagement with the posts, and at a later date, then approaching the possibility of Google search advertising, search engine optimization, and Facebook paid ads, because that's how we typically build a very successful funnel that grows the social media audience, the brand awareness, while also bringing direct business through the ads and then retargeting them on Facebook so that you have a very high frequency with potential buyers. So this is just an example of an account that we manage. So we provide 12 posts per month with custom design and images that you can either provide us with photos, or we can use stock images that we find online that apply, and then put together a solid amount of content as well as links to industry news or helpful information so that we turn the social media account into more of a publishing presence for the brand, to where we're providing helpful information rather than just selling services. So this is, a general recap of what we talked about, but I think there's a lot of different areas that we can help out with. And initially, at a crazy time like now, helping let people know that you guys are still open for business during a crazy period is definitely worthwhile in regards to the social media management. So let me know if you all have questions, and it was nice to meet you today, Austin. Thanks.